the chemical balance of the brain and nutrition. The brain controls everything. Just think, you wouldn't be breathing without the brain. Your every movement, to kick, to dance, to not kick, to smell, everything has to do with the brain. Is vitally important. And the brain is electrical. But when you eat acid foods and your brain is electrical, acid and electricity together, you know what kind of fire that is? And you burnt it, you're burning your brain cells. Now, it's a series that we're doing, and you got to come back. The series is the Love Workshop series, meaning first and above all, you got to love yourself. And if you really love yourself, you're not going to put that in your body. But you got to understand what that's doing, how that is poison, right? Because look, what do mommies say? Oh, I'm just going to give her a little bit of candy. Or what do? On the birthday, you give her or him cake. So you see these children, every disease and every pathology that you hear about is because they've given it a title. But the base of it is still acid and mucus. Now, it is the sugar that's making these children so overactive, and they're now calling it a disorder. But if you stop the sugar, because we have it too, because how long can you stay still? So we are thinking of what we like, what we want to eat. And as much as you may know it may be unfavorable for you, the kind of damage it may do, and the pathology that you end up with, you still continue to do it. Habit. And that habit becomes an addiction. What we're supposed to feed our body is Alkaline. Now you hear more and more about Alkaline, like you hear about Alkaline water, right? The herbs that we give is Alkaline. And you're supposed to eat Alkaline food for every one of your cells in your whole body to be alive, right? They need that electrical charge. That is what's feeding the body, like the Maya Electra. So if you didn't eat anything, you're getting all your minerals. Okay, so now we're in the kitchen. You know what you do in the kitchen, right? You sit and talk, and while you're sitting and talking, you cook. That's the way we're doing it, right? We're going to do the drink. Does everybody want to know how to do that smoothie drink? Yeah. Oh, okay. What I'm going to do is cook the quinoa first and then do the drink. This is the grain. It's from South America. And even though it's spelled Quinoa, and so a lot of people say quinoa, it's not, it's quinoa. If it has any starch, it's very, 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 very little. It's minimum starch. And if you're concerned with the protein, it has the protein, whatever that may be. Your body creates its own protein, so it's not like that's outside of you. But since we live in that illusion, we're going to put a little bit of olive oil in the place of the butter. And the herbal spices are really, really, really good for you. This is thyme and sage. You have to go by taste now. There's no measurements, right? And always remember, it's an art. And it can be lots of fun. So now, sea salt. Salt is really just out of habit. Salt really damages the body. It causes the cells to harden. It causes the blockage of oxygen to the cells because this fuzzy thing that it creates, and you know that it retains fluid. The reason why? It's not the water that it's retaining, it's the dead cells that turn to fluid, and it's retaining that. That's when you see your fingers swollen and your ankles swollen, right? And I wanted a little bit of chives. I put the chives. Now, 2 cups. So now I kind of stirred it up and mixed the spices that I put in here. Mix it up, have fun, put love in it now. To every 1 cup of quinoa,